Hello, guys, and welcome to my new podcast. This is literally just me fishing. It's the FishCast because I am bored. So yeah, I would like to actually have some guests on the FishCast, but I mean, if any of you guys say have anything interesting about you in Skyblock, you want to share any interesting ideas for me to talk about, just let me know in the comments. I can invite you. I can, make a podcast about it. This is just another thing to get out. It'll be an hour long every week or so. Uh, Try to do every week. It shouldn't be too hard. I do like fishing. So yeah, just a fish cast every week. Super simple. Uh, can any of you guys, if you're YouTuber, if you're say a rich Skyblock player, somebody who say collects a lot of stuff, I know people that would, collect a lot of New Year's cakes. If you're one of those type of people, just let me know in the comments. Sorry about that. Yeah, just let me know in the comments. Let me know Discord, in game, anything, and I will just party or message you. I will talk to you. We can arrange something, just an hour long podcast. Doesn't matter what day it's recorded because it should still just a podcast. I'm tired of just doing the same stuff. So yesterday I was just fishing and it was kind of fun to talk. I wasn't talking to myself when I was fishing, but I was talking to some friends. Might have them on, depending on what you guys think. So yeah, I think today I'll just talk about more so fishing, grinding, that type of stuff, the new updates, why I'm doing fishing, stuff like that. So yeah, let's just start with why I'm doing fishing. I am fishing because I want to upgrade my fishing. I want to get good armor and good weapons. So I want full divers with a shredder. That's what I want. That's my end goal. Full divers armor with a shredder. And yes, that is pretty far off. I know. But still, I want to get it. That's my goal. It's my goal. It's simple as that. If I can get 4 divers with the shredder, I think it'll be pretty good hands. That's my goal again. It's 4 divers armor, shredder, all of that stuff. I just want to max them. I'm getting a bunch of level 6 enchants to put on it. I'm going to hot potato book it, which yes, you can hot potato. Fishing rod, I found out. I tested it. I didn't go through with it because I don't have the money to do that. But I did test it in an anvil. Yes, you can use a hot potato on a fishing rod. So I think I'll max out my fishing rod with hot potato book. That's what I already have spiked hook. The only one I'm going for is caster 6. That's the only one I need. So if any of you guys are willing to sell caster 6 or anything, super hard to get because you need to get carrot king using carrot bait. Then using that carrot king, you need to kill the carrot king. And then you need to get lucky and get a caster 6 book, which I've probably killed 20, 30 carrot kings. Haven't gotten a single one. So yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I'm also doing it for the Abyss. I know the Abyss isn't going to be released until at least I'd say like March. It's probably the earliest I'd expect it. January, maybe late February, but probably not until at least March. So I'd expect it. So yeah. And I don't know what else. Don't really have anything else. So it's that. So again, what I'm just grinding for with fishing. That's why I'm fishing right now. So I want to get that, and then once I have that, I will work my way over, and just upgrade it. I'm going to quickly. I'll check if there's any Hypixel news. I'm guessing there's not, but you never know. Don't believe there's anything that's coming out this time. Okay. So we haven't had a bug fix for almost a week now. It's been, 5 days? Not super long, but not super short either. I don't know. If you guys have anything to talk about, I will, but I don't know. It's just whatever. So yeah, they said they're going to upgrade a bunch of the stuff, so I think I might also start working on, getting sponge armor. That's also one of my goals. Just everything related to fishing. I'm also trying to work towards salmon armor. Normally I would use salmon to make bait, but at this point I need that salmon. because the sooner I get that salmon armor, the sooner I can clickbait it the moment it comes out. Also, I think tomorrow or the day after, I'm going to, once I start, getting into the swing of fishing, I think I will start doing some stuff when it comes to, what is it? What was I going to say? I'm going to do some videos related to fishing, not just podcasts or anything. Also, I need to make sure I have my time, so at the moment we're like 5 minutes in. It's not that, so I'm hoping to get this to be like half an hour or so, half an hour, something like that. Slight just editing with background music, but other than that, nothing big. So yeah, I mean, I hope you guys enjoy this. If not, just let me know and I won't do it again. But I think this is pretty fun. It's a cool idea. I don't really see many people. See, like, I've seen, like, the Hypixel podcast, but from HiWiki, which I'm actually going to, if it does continue, I might start working with them. But for now, it seems like they're just canceled. That they're busy. Either that or they're waiting until, like, after break or something, but that's a long time for them to go on hiatus. So yeah, but that's the only one I see so far. I don't really see any people, doing stuff productive in Skyblock or doing really anything in the background, because then it's not really a podcast. Yeah. So it's this one. Just I don't know. I'm only consider it could be you could consider it just an episode like fishing, but I want to do this regularly. I want to do it more so it's the audio. If I need to record it beforehand and then like edit segments together, stuff like that, I will. But I don't want it to be a video. I want it to be more of a podcast of just me talking to the viewer, not talking to, or interviewing someone for the sake of the viewer, as opposed to, just playing for the viewer and stuff like that like I normally do. So, yeah, I mean, again, let me know what you think. Let me know if there's anything you want me to add, anything you want me to remove, anything you like, anything you dislike. All of that, just let me know in the comments. Let me know liking, disliking. Let me know on Discord. Let me know anywhere. Let me know in game. Doesn't really matter as long as you somehow get the message to me. You like it, you don't like it, you have an idea for it, you think maybe you want to be on it for certain because you have something special about it. I mean, again, this podcast is not just supposed to be me talking randomly. It's supposed to be one topic. This one will be about fishing. This will be episode 1 of the FishCast, and it'll just be about fishing, stuff like that. So again, let's get back on track though. Baits, I usually go with I'd say spiked bait, because most of the time when you're fishing for experience, or you're either fishing for combat experience, it's number one you could fish for, or you're fishing for loot. So that loot is probably going to be from a mob, unless you need like carrot bait or light bait to get or dark bait, or any of those 3 baits. I think those are the only 3 baits that you need to get a certain mob. I could be wrong, but I believe those are the only 3. Carrot bait's Carrot King. Light bait is Light Witch, and dark bait is Night Squid. I believe those are the 3. If there are any others, sorry, I forgot. So yeah, if so I say if you want, drops, if you want to experience any of that, go for spiked bait. But if you want to get coins and stuff, I'd say go for fish bait. Definitely don't go for minnow bait, because fish bait costs one salmon in addition to the 2 raw fish you'll be spending, but at the same time that salmon makes it so that it goes double the speed. Instead of plus 15%, it's plus 30% speed. So yeah, I'd say always go for fish, and fish is only when you want to, get this stuff fast. Stuff like that. Like if you don't care about your chances to get something, you just want to fish. Experience is better with mobs, because some mobs can give you thousands of experience per kill. So that's why I say spiked bait, because it gives you a higher chance for this. Whale bait, I think, is overpriced, but for what it does, I think it's a bit overpriced. It should give you like double the bait, or should cost like half this price. But still, it's bait. If you have it, I say use it. It's nice. It's good. It does everything that all the other baits do, except for the fact that you can't, get anything from it. I still think that if they made it so that like there's a certain mob that spawns from whale bait, I think that'd be cool. But if not. So yeah, I say again, just focus on spiked bait. Also, fishing rod, I use Rod of Champions. I say challenging rod you want to go for before doing any enchants. If you only want challenge, I say this rod is probably best to start enchants on, because you can, if you enchant it, max it out, you can still use those enchants and get, say, a shredder with it, and then you won't upgrade this. But if not, you can still upgrade it to Rod of Legends. That's the only reason I'm not upgrading it right now, because I want Rod of Legends at some point. But you know, if you just want to get the stuff done, I say yeah, go for it. So this guy is the one that drops the book that I bought. Didn't drop it that time. Also, what I don't get is the Carrot King drops, because I've gotten 5, 6, 7 rabbit heads, no caster books, and rabbit heads are uncommon while casters are only common. Could be wrong, but whatever. So I'm going to quickly go for Carrot King. So one of the reasons I say you farm here, there are 2 main reasons. Number 1, the carrots. Number 2, 2 and 3 actually. Number 2, the other people. A lot of people will also go here. If you have other people here, that means you can just fish in peace. And if something comes and you can't kill it yourself, you just get another guy to kill it for you. So that's why I say, fish here. Another reason, I'm pretty sure, I know during raining it does affect, but I'm pretty sure sky access also does affect fishing speed and everything. So do that. I'm pretty sure also, another thing, but this isn't for this location in particular, I believe that just in general, if you go to public islands, not private islands like your home island, if you go to island like foraging these islands that are open to the public and everything, I believe that has a higher chance for everything, but I could be wrong. So I don't know if this does drop. It's supposed to drop caster 6, but I still haven't gotten it. I can actually show you SCG if you guys want to open this without going in there. So I have everything unlocked, as you guys can see. But Carrot King, it's supposed to be able to drop caster 6, but I haven't gotten any drops. I've gotten a bunch of rabbit head drops, enchanted rabbit foot drops, but no caster drops. So I don't know what the percentages is, but seems very rare. Seems even rarer than Spike Took and everything. So that's the reason I want it. I just want to max out my rod, and that's one of the things I need to max it out. So yeah, once I believe I'm going to go for Rod of Legends for now. And then after I get Rod of Legends, I'm going to try and get Shredder. I want to get Shredder beforehand, but it seems like that's going to be a bit of an issue, especially without Magic Find, because I believe Magic Find does help. So I might actually just brew crit pots with Magic Find built in, because if you guys don't know, there's a guy over wherever the Dark Auction is. I think it might be on the other side of this hill, mountain, whatever you want to call it. But basically that guy sells stuff that makes it so that adds plus 10% Magic Find to a potion. So I think I might just make crit pots with 10 Magic Find, and it'll be nice. The issue is, when it was originally added, there's actually a story to that. It turned out they didn't make it so that it only adds plus 10. It adds plus 10 per time you use it. So there are people that got like thousands upon thousands of Magic Find. So they just keep on getting like these super rare, expensive drops. So they have to roll back, Hypixel have to roll back a bunch of people. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, that did happen. So back to fishing though. So location, I say here. Bait, I say use, unless you need to use a carabait or something, use spiked bait. Also, armor, always use angler armor. If you're fishing, angler armor gives you less sea creature damage and higher sea creature spawn chance. You take less damage from sea creatures. It doesn't change the amount you do, but you take less damage from sea creatures. Also, if any of you guys need, if you do want to work on your fishing after this, I have one right here. This is my own. There's fish affinity talismans that give you 5% faster catch time. I have another 3 of them or so. I'm selling them. If you guys want to buy them for me for like 250, 300k, I'll sell them to you right then. But I am going to be starting to sell them more. As I get more and more of them, I'm going to sell them more and more frequently. Same with Hydra heads, stuff like that. Those higher level drops, I will start selling more and more. You guys can bid on them if you want. If not, just, look at them if you need them. I'm hoping that somehow I might start doing giveaways with stuff like that, depending on how much I do end up fishing. But it's going to be a lot of time before I can do that. So again, yeah, fishing, some sort of good rod, lily pad collection minimum. I'd say at least minimum challenger rod. Aim for that. And anything better than that, I don't know. Yeah. Again, just here with a rod from lily pad collection. I don't care which one. Challenging, rod of champions, or Rod of Legends, any of that, along with Shredder. Those are the ones I recommend. If not, use Farmer's Rod. Farmer's Rod is easy to get. So yeah, just use Farmer's Rod to get, you know, enough lily pads to do this, and then, but don't enchant your Farmer's Rod. That's one of the things I don't like. I have a friend named Player. You guys might know him. I don't know if he's been in any of my videos, but he does also make Skyblock content, though not as frequently. He did start enchanting level 6 on his Farmer's Rod, which kind of bothers me, because, you know, level 6 enchants on a Farmer Rod. But whatever. He can be himself. He knows what he's doing. So yeah, but again, I say only a lily pad collection, nothing else. Because lily pad collection is, in my opinion, one of the best. If not the, along with, so my two collections, ink sacks and lily pads, I'd say those are the ones you want to focus on, because bait rings sell for a lot. And same with, you know, if you can make a Rod of Legends, you can sell that for a lot of money, especially if you can max it out. So that's why I say aim for those two. Those two give you good things, like bait rings. Bait rings make it that you have a higher chance not to consume bait. Then you also have stuff like, I don't know, let me think. You have bait rings, you have ink wands, which are in decently high demand. I think Pig said something about needing one, so that's cool. YouTubers also, you know, pay attention to that. Ink wands are going to get a buff at some point. Just, I'd say go to bait ring for ink wands, even though it's like 4 times as expensive. It's still good. It's like 4.5 times as expensive or something. So yeah, I say unless you like think if you have enough, I say go for ink wand as well, because that one might actually be more expensive in the future. But for now, just go for bait ring. They sell for a lot. They used to sell for tens of millions, probably still millions now of coins for bait ring. Would be my guess. So yeah, I say just fishing is a really good way to make money, guys. Like those fish affinity talismans, they can sell for like 200 to 3 to 400k each. I have like what 4 of them. If I sold all of them, that'd be a couple mil, and that cost me basically nothing. Because I don't bring bait here. One of the reasons I like here, I just go over there, I get some fish from the fishing, and I just make carrot bait, use that, bam, bait. So yeah, that's mostly yeah, that's what I say for fishing. Again, fishing, so also SCG if you guys want. This shows you the Sea Fisher guide. Squids, low level, all of these things really don't matter. Sea witches are nice, but you need daytime and light bait for them, which is kind of annoying, even though they do drop the fairies armor. Sea archers, pretty nice as well. They drop a decent amount of lily pads. Same with Monster of the Deep. They also do drop dark bait, which is nice to get. And then there's all of this catfish. If you guys want to make bait, catfish is great because it drops a lot of pufferfish, a lot of salmon, and a lot of normal fish. And all of those, you put them together, you can make a bunch of types of bait, and they're all really good to attach more stuff. Carrot King, you need carrot bait. That's annoying, but at the same time, it does have. If you can get Caster 6, I'm pretty sure that's worth a lot because I haven't been able to find any anyway on Auction House or anywhere else. These 4. Deep Sea Protector, that one's an Iron Golem. Drops Angler 6 and Enchanted Iron, they're probably 2 good ones, along with Lily Pads and Sponge, of course. Garden Defender drops Lure 6, along with Enchanted Prismarine Crystals and Shards. Water Hydra drops Luck of the Sea 6, which I actually have one, luckily. It drops Fish Affinity Talisman, and it drops Water Hydra Head, those are the 3 main ones. Along with, it does drop the other fish, the sponge, stuff like that, Lily Pads. Then there's a Sea Emperor. This guy, really, his drops are really expensive. So he drops the Shredder, best fishing rod in the game by far. He drops Sponge, which is nice. Then he drops Enchanted Lily Pads, Prismarine Crystals, and Prismarine Shards, all nice again. Then there's the Emperor Skull. And Emperor Skulls, those are what you use to make diver sets, which I think they might actually make Emperor Skulls like epic, because at the moment diver set is only epic, but they're going to be changing it to legendary. So yeah, I say go for that. That's also one of the reasons I'm fishing, if I didn't mention yet. It's because I really want the Deep Sea Emperor, because his drops are really good, and I really want them. And yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's cool. Also, one of the things I really like about these rods, the champions rods, depending on the level of the rod you have, all of the levels have different things. So as you guys can see, this is a red. It's red if you guys can see. The challenging rod has purple. Don't know what the Rod of Legends and the Shredder have, but I just think that's interesting. Also, this is kind of annoying. This Carrot King. I've been trying to get this guy for a while so that I can just, get the book, but it's a super rare drop, it seems. So it's worth a lot, and I really need it. No, another rabbit hat. I hope the rabbit hats sell for something one day. Well, I'm waiting to sell them because they are going to get buffed. But they're super bad. So, I don't want them. I just really want the, I just really want to get the book. Because that'll be worth money. When that comes out, that's going to be worth money. I know. When I can get that, it already is worth money. But it's going to be worth more and more money over more and more time. And I really want it. So if any of you guys have Caster 6, hit me up in the DMs. I'll spend money on that. I'm not going to say how much because I'd like to bargain for it. I don't want to spend too much. I don't want to spend too little. But it's, yeah. Also, can people not do this? This is one of the things I don't like. If you get a 1 point whatever mil and you need to bring it over here, I get it. But these levels, they're just so annoying. They bark and growl so much. And then also it's kind of annoying because, So yeah, I say no. Also, I'm pretty sure that messed up because I think I'm supposed to have. Oh yeah, there's my other spectator. Yeah, these guys are so annoying though because they just spawn whatever they want and they don't care about how you feel. So it's kind of annoying. I'm gonna quickly actually go back to my island and put stuff away. I haven't been fishing super long, so that's one of the issues. I'd recommend also. I forgot to recommend this. Don't be me. Don't have your ender chest filled with random stuff. Empty it out because it'll get super annoying, especially when fishing. You don't know how annoying it is when you have literally stacks of stuff in your inventory. You can't use any of it because you don't have any inventory space. Because you have to go back, you have to wait a while to fish. If you have any, say, I know Piggy Ghost splashed magic finding everything in a pond yesterday, and there was so much stuff that he splashed that it was kind of nice. Because if you got a kill or something, you probably have better chances to get good loot. But no, it's the moment you go to your island, you just lose it, and it's really annoying. So I said try to minimize the amount of time. If you have backpacks, that's also great. I don't. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm saying I don't because I just don't. Yeah, but yeah. I just don't. That's how I function. Also, as you guys just saw, I do purchase and resell cakes. If you guys have any of the more recent year cakes or just any cakes in general, I will buy them off of you. 10K each is how much I buy. So if you have a really recent cake and you just want some quick money, hit me up. I'll buy it from you. 10K. I don't care what year. If it's but if it's one of the good years that I need. So if any of you guys have year 9s, I will probably spend 300K on it, or something like that. That's my purchase price for that. Because that one I cannot find anywhere. So yeah, now that we're done with fishing, I think I've spoken about most of the stuff I think you should know about fishing. The bait, stuff like that. I will have another bait related video out later this week. But yeah, so yeah, baits and stuff that I spoke about again. But now I'm just gonna move on to how I make money. Because as you guys probably might have seen, I have I have 3 mil in the bank. And after the update, I only had about 200K maybe. So what I did with that money that I had, I bid on cakes. So that's how I made about 1.5 mil out of the 3.5 mil I have, or I made. Sorry, the other 2 mil was from an old book I had. I had a Giant Killer 6 book from a while ago. I didn't really need it anymore. A guy was looking for it in chat. I said, hey dude, I'll sell it to you. He offered me 2 mil. I said, whatever. That's a bit underpriced, but I don't really care. I've had this for, months at this point. At this point, I've had it for months, this book, and I cannot seem to get rid of it. So I told him, hey dude, yeah, that works. And I resold it. Probably bought it for like 1.8 mil, but I spent like 100K, trying to resell it, and I couldn't. But yeah, so it's ended up like about breaking even. I might have lost some money. I forget how much I did spend on it. Oh, dude, runic, yay. So what rune did that drop? No rune. No. It didn't drop a rune. It didn't drop a rune. That's a glitch. That's a glitch and a half if I've ever seen one. That's really annoying. I was hoping that would give me a good rune, which is decent level. But nope. No runes for men too. So yeah, that was annoying. Yeah, but I'd say I bid 10K on a lot of them, and then if I see that, hey, like a year one, a year two, something like that, I'll bid a couple 100K on it. That's how I make my money. And then also I do buy and resell books from the dark auction, though now I don't think that's a viable method because people are trying to get stuff from there and they keep failing. So like if I can buy a book for say a couple mil though, I'll buy it for like say 1-2 mil. I'll buy it and then resell it for say like 500K profit. I also do stuff. I do a bunch of auction house flipping, whether dark auction or normal auction. So like dark auction, what I do for dark auction, I will buy it from the dark auction. I will go into normal age and I will set it for say a day, ending at like 4 p.m. the next day, because that like 4 p.m. is when I think it sells the most. But I'll do that, and then after that, I will also, if this guy can just shut up and frick off, and not be so annoying. Yeah, but what I'll do with that, so dark auction, I buy and resell books. I can't do anything else because most of that stuff doesn't resell. Like I tried Spirit Mask, I have one because I didn't know, I just wanted to buy it, but yeah. So, but yeah, just in general, that's how I work with dark auction. Normal auction is a bit different. Normal auction, I buy them for a certain price, and I buy them in bulk because you can do that in the normal auction. That's what I do. This is what I do with New Year cakes, at least. New Year cakes, I buy them in bulk. That's how I have about 9-10 year one cakes. I bought them in bulk for like 350K each. All of those, that's like millions of coins in there. That's what I did with like most of my money that I made from selling red mushroom blocks. That's what I did. I bought them in bulk. I bought New Year cakes in bulk, and now if I resell all of those, I'll probably make 150K on each of them. In addition to the 350K that I'd make back from it, probably make 150K to 650K each, anywhere between there, and that money would then go to buying more cakes. But I don't feel like doing it because I don't feel like having to rebuy year one cakes. So yeah, but that's what I do with New Year cakes, and then I also do. So that's not the only thing I flip. I also, every once in a while, if I see people selling stuff in bulk, I will bid a certain price on all of them. So for example, I bought Super Compactor 3000s. I didn't need them. No, I could use them. Yes, you can always use them if you don't have one on all your minions. But I didn't need them. So it's when I went over and I had, bought them. I bought them for 350K each. I tried reselling them a couple times, and they ended up reselling from like 400K to 500K. That's still 50K, 60K, 70K, whatever, something like that per thing that I'm making in profit. Like if we look on my AH right now, AH Men 2 Martyrs, I'm selling a year 19 cake right now for 21K. I bought it for 10K, and it still has 50 minutes going. So by the time it ends, that'll be like what? At least a 10K profit, if not more. So yeah, that's why I do it, because it's guaranteeing you a profit if you set the right minimum bid. You also have to predict the market. Say, weekend's coming up. A lot of people come up on the weekend. So say winter break's coming up. A lot more people will be on winter break. You start buying stuff in bulk, and then you save that up, and then you resell at the moment, like when winter break starts. You'll be making much more money than, say, if you did what I usually have to do, because I don't wait to resell stuff. Because when I resell stuff, I resell it like the moment I get it. I put it back on AH for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, anywhere to like a day. A day is the max. I'll wait. So because I collect my auctions, then I go straight to reselling it. That's how I make my money. But if you guys say have patience, you have enough money sitting in your bank to make enough interest per day, or for however long it makes. If you have enough money to make interest, you go on ahead, because you can save those up and make, say, 3, 4, 5 times the profit you normally would make on them. So yeah, if you guys can wait for it, I say go for it. So like, this is coming out just over a week before, 2 weeks, a week and a half, whatever, before winter break starts. I say go, if you know a market that's about to open up somehow, if say it's slowly gaining momentum or something like that, I say buy it before winter break or before major break, and I say go sell it then, because then is when you'll have the most buyers. You also have more people grinding for money because they have time, and you have more money available from the buyers. Because if you have a bunch of cheap buyers, you're not going to make as much profit each, but if you have a few rich buyers, yeah, you're going to make profit. Because like that's mushroom blocks, they're not that profitable anymore. But if you sell it at the right time, when barely anyone else is selling, and there's still a good market available at that time, then you'll be able to make, say, way more money per, I know. Because I know I was watching a video, a guy spent 500k just a few days ago on a single enchanted red mushroom block, just because there isn't as much in the market anymore. People are waiting for it to die down, but they're still selling it. There's still people selling it. And those people, the people that are coming in and still need it, they'll spend a lot of money on it. And they'll bid. You want a bid war? That's what, if you have stuff in the auction house, you want a bid war. So that's why people do encourage, they'll go into lobbies and say, hey, cheap whatever on my AH, only this much money. And even though it's not started off as that much money, the bid war pushed it up, and while you're there, you might as well buy it. Or say you have a bunch of people that go on it, the moment you put it up, you have, say, 10k for something worth 200k. You'll have people starting to bid because it's still not 200k yet, which is what it's worth. And they'll keep bidding each other until it reaches 200k. But at that point, they want it. They invested so much time and effort into outbidding the other person, they'll keep outbidding. Until one of them decides either, hey, that's not enough, the risk is too much. I'm going to be losing a lot of money. I'm going to be losing, it's not worth it. Or until one of them runs out of money, which you want that as well, because when they run out of money, that means the other guy is going to have to either outbid them, or you get all their money. Anyway, it's a win-win. So yeah, that's also why I say, when you go to auction house and you want to buy something in bulk, go to lowest bid. Even if it's ending in 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, a week. If you win that for less money than, everyone else, because there's way too much stuff on the auction, and they're looking at the soonest one to end, you'll be able to win the auction for less money than if you, say, had to buy it right now and you bought the most recent one to end. Dude, you had to do it right there. You have to do it right where I'm fishing. Asshole. This is why I don't like people doing slay requests, because they're so obnoxious, most of them. There's some that aren't. They'll be like, but then there are other people that are just so obnoxious that you want them to die. And this is that person. I think they should make this that slay request cannot be on the mountain either, because it's just annoying. It's just super annoying to have this guy. No, dude, I'll help you out. I'll push it. I'll push it away. Far freaking away. Far freaking away from you so it can heal up. Okay, dude? Yeah, let it heal up, dude. Let it heal up. Fight it over there, not in the pond, because you're annoying as frick when you're in the pond. Because I'm just trying to freaking, do some fishing, and you say no. So, hopefully I'll end up in another lobby when I go back out. Yeah, so again, backpacks are your friend when you fish. Just a reminder. Backpacks are your friend, not your enemy. Or they can be your friend and me, depending on if you want them to. And if you let them to. Let me check. Do I have any CD or music discs or whatever they're called on my... Nope, I don't. Yeah, I collect music discs. Also, guys, this is a hint to what my next video will be about. The snowman right here. If you guys already know about it, cool. If not, it's going to be a video about how you can get that and also what it means for Skyblock. What it might mean for Skyblock, sorry. Because at the moment, that's from an item that has no use, and I am going to be talking about what it could mean, the item being introduced into Skyblock, and how it was introduced has meaning. Because it was introduced secretly, and that could also signal its meaning being farther in the future. So, yeah, the moment we're about 35 minutes into the podcast. I know it's more of a, just me talking. It's not really a podcast, but this is hopefully going to be a series. This is just going to be how I grind stuff. I just come on, start talking, finish talking, get off for the day, and it's done. It's done. That'll be how it's done from now on, hopefully. So, yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy, because I think we'll just cut this at 35 minutes or so. It's just over 35 minutes now. Don't feel like doing an hour because I don't have anything else to talk about. If you guys do have any talking ideas for what I can talk about in the future, please feel free to let me know. Again, Discord, in-game, in the comments. Any of those three work fine. Just get in contact with me. Even just, any other way you can message me. Let me know. I'll do it in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.